Gaffer, thank you for joining us. Very professional performance in our penultimate pre-season game. What did you make of that performance?
Exactly that, professional performance. You know, one thing I stated to the players before the game was, you know, I wanted that professionalism from them to really reach standards of how we've been working in training and to kind of demonstrate what we've been working on, but with a real professionalism. I thought they did that really well tonight.
Yeah, there was a lot of very well taken goals, which also had a lot of good build up to it, which must have pleased you. Obviously, we've been working on sort of new tactics for the upcoming season, so it must have pleased you to, you know, get a lot of goals tonight, but also some that were very well taken.
Yeah, it was good. You know, there was some really good passages of play, and the team performed excellent. You know, there was some really good goals, like you say, and yeah, I was really pleased.
It was obviously a very strong side that you picked, you know, to start the game. With only one pre-season game left, are you sort of starting to figure out maybe the starting 11 for Bradford yet?
Not quite, because we think that we're going to probably add some more. So we're not far away. You know, we've got one game left, like you say, against Bromley on Saturday. But you know, it's all about minutes still at the moment. You know, tonight was all about making sure that players got much needed minutes in their legs, just so we can hit the target of what we wanted to hit this week. You know, in terms of the load and the training, you know, distances and you know, up to now we're where we should be. We're in tomorrow to have a training session, and then we'll be in Friday, and then we've got the game obviously on Saturday, and then hopefully we'll hit the target that we need to hit, and then it'll be a week of kind of coaching leading into the first game of the season.
Yeah, it must be pleasing, obviously, scoring 7 goals this evening. Do you think we needed a game like this in pre-season just to sort of get the confidence levels up a bit, you know, just start finding the back of the net?
Well, no, not so much that. I think it's more about just getting minutes on the pitch for the players. You know, it was a competitive game, even though the scoreline wouldn't suggest. I thought that, you know, they added some physicality to the game, and they had 1 or 2 chances themselves. So it was a competitive game for sure, and you know, it's more about getting minutes on the pitch and making sure that, you know, we did the right things defensively and also in an attacking sense as well, which I thought we did.
Yeah, we can talk a lot about the attackers, can't we? But sort of a brief mention to Luke Ashby-Hammond came on in the second half, made a brilliant double save to keep the score at 6-1 at the time. It must have been pleasing for you. As you said, when we brought Luca in, it's great for Corey to have some competition. Yeah,
of course, yeah, no, that's exactly what we wanted, you know. One thing we wanted from tonight was to keep a clean sheet. We didn't. You know, the referee gave a penalty, which probably was, to be fair. You know, and then they scored from the penalty, and then obviously they got another penalty, which I'm not sure was. I couldn't really see it, but I thought it was a questionable one. But Lucas stepped up and made the save, and then made the second save off the rebound. So yeah, pleased with him.
Thank you, Gaffer.
Thank you.
Dan, thank you for joining us. Another victory here in pre-season, another couple of goals for yourself. How did you find this evening?
Yeah, it was different to obviously Saturday and different to Palace, so it's good to get a variety of games in. Tonight we had a lot more of the ball. They probably sat off, so it was a good opportunity to try and break them down and work ways of getting chances on goal, and I think we've done that well. Probably not to start with, but we got better as the game went on.
It's been a few weeks since we spoke, since you joined the club. 4 goals in pre-season for yourself. How have you found it so far settling in?
Yeah, really well. The boys have been really good with me, and it's a style of play I like, and one that the gaffer's really drilling into us on the training ground. So to be able to get out here and put that into practice, and obviously tonight we got the goals that we deserved and playing the style of football we want to play, so I'm looking forward to the season starting now.
You mentioned there the style of football we want to play. Obviously we've seen a bit of a change this season. You seem to be sort of leading the line. You know, behind you is you know, sort of, we've had a range of players, haven't we, over pre-season. How have you been finding it sort of being the lone attacker in what is a new formation for the club?
Yeah, I think the style of play involves getting the 10s running in behind, dropping in pockets, and just playing football, which is the main thing. I think we want the ball on the ground, we want to be able to make runs in behind, play it in short, work little patterns with each other, and again, we've got a lot of new faces. Obviously I'm coming in, everyone's a new face to me, so it's just learning what everyone wants to do and getting on the same page with everyone, and I think as pre-season's gone on, it's started to click and we're starting to show what we can do.
Yeah, you alluded to it briefly earlier on in the interview. We've had a sort of fairly mixed pre-season, haven't we? We've had some sort of tests in the lower league, and also, you know, testing ourselves against really good opposition against Crystal Palace and Portsmouth. How have you sort of found the variety so far?
Yeah, I think it's always good. Pre-season gives you a chance to play them sort of games, and obviously you normally start off with a couple lower league opponents to find your feet and stuff, but I think all the games give us a bit more of an insight into what we need to work on, whether it's a lower league team or, like you said, whether we're playing Crystal Palace. So I think every test has been good so far, and we've got one more to go, so I'm sure we'll learn a lot more, not only from tonight but again on Saturday against Bromley. Yeah,
obviously one more to go, as you mentioned. Is there anything you think that the lads need to work on, sort of, or is it just just continuing to get sharp with Bradford only a week or so away?
Yeah, I think it's keeping them levels up now. Maybe even stepping them up a gear now. Like you said, we've only got 10 days, is it, till the start of the season. So we've really got to be like fighting fit, and that's it. Going into that Bradford game, raring to go. I know the boys are, but we've got to make sure the performance levels are there too.